This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check your subscriptions are on, double check your notifications. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly. These bad actors are still manipulating my videos, manipulating my channel, because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of the fraud and corruption in the market. If they wasn't so terrified, they wouldn't be allocating so much time and resources to go after my channel. Okay? I mean, that's really the bottom line. And these videos, especially the ones about the fraud, the corruption, all the nonsense going on in our stock market, send it to your local politicians, your state politicians, and your federal politicians. They have to know that we are fully aware of the fraud and corruption, and we are sick and tired of it. Okay? We are sick and tired of it. Anyway, listen. These bad actors, in order to hide a lot of the nonsense, the shenanigans that they're doing, what they've been doing is they've been shorting and naked shorting ETFs, okay? And they naked short the ETFs that have shares in companies that they're shorting. And the thing is, everybody knows what they're doing. The SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing about it. I mean, the shorting of ETFs is at a 10-year high. Okay, think about that. The shorting of ETFs is at a 10-year high. Who shorts ETFs? The purpose of ETFs is to give you the opportunity to invest in multiple companies at one time. But the bad actors have figured out a way to naked short stocks by naked shorting the ETFs that have the stocks in them. These guys have multiple tools at their disposal to rob and steal from retail investors, from pension funds, and from institutions that follow the rules. And the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI are practicing willful blindness to this obvious fraud and corruption. When they can't naked short the stock anymore, or people start paying attention to them naked shorting the stock, then they look to the ETFs that have the stocks in them, and they start naked shorting the ETFs. And we can see it in the FTDs, we can see it in the spoofing, and just like we can see it, the SEC sees it, the DOJ sees it, the FBI sees it, but they don't care. Fraud and corruption is allowed in the United States stock market, especially if the victims of this fraud and corruption are retail investors or pension funds and institutions that follow the rules. The minute you engage in fraud and the 1%ers are the victims of these crimes, they come down with the full strength of the law. They form joint task force, they do investigations right away, and they hold bad actors accountable. And they let everybody know you can rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, but if you rob from a 1%er, you will be held accountable. Look at FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. Look at Archegos. Okay? You are not allowed to rob other 1%ers. But retail investors, pension funds, institutions that follow the rules are fair game. The DOJ will do nothing. The FBI will do nothing. The SEC will do nothing. In fact, based on everything I've seen over the 5 years, they helped them rob and steal from us. Okay? The SEC helps these criminals rob and steal from us. They even took our tax money to throw pies in our face, saying that we're stupid because we wouldn't sell our AMC shares while they were creating billions of counterfeits. The bottom line is this. Every single day, these bad actors are figuring out new ways to rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. And that's why all these civil lawsuits that are coming out, this is where I believe we are going to see some justice, because one of these cases is going to end up in a discovery phase, and then we're going to get our hands on the trading history, on the blue sheets, and then the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job, because the whole world is going to see all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.